right, it is now time for everybody's favorite moment in radio. It's Masterpiece of the Week.
She said, list this.
Howdy, fellas.
Hello.
How are you guys today?
Well, Joseph,
Perfect.
we were kind of shaken at first when we were watching Kevin writhe in pain over here throughout that last
It was tough.
show.
That's like his flu game, really.
But I think we were able to overcome it the last 2 days. We were able to put things together. Next man up kind of theory.
Yeah.
And Mike really killed it this week.
Yeah, I think
Proud of you, Mike.
I think we had a great finish to the week. Happy Friday to everybody out there.
Yes.
It's time for Masterpiece of the Week. We're going to play some of the funny clips that have been happening over the past couple weeks. And I want to start with this one because Mike mentioned, just a little time ago about how, Kevin isn't a big fan of Tom Brady, which we know. And then this happened following that. I believe it was sometime this week. And I don't think we really understood the gravity of the situation. What happened? What occurred?
He was really good as a quarterback sneak.
Yeah.
So I'll
They
give him
couldn't see the football because it was so deflated. They couldn't figure out
Good
where it was.
point.
You know what I'm saying there?
Good point. I do. Snap. Okay, I'm with you. If it's on Tom Brady, that's my new rule. I'll snap with you if it's on Tom Brady.
Easy.
We got him.
Easy.
Kevin's snapping with me, and then I got him sick, I guess.
Well,
Sick of me.
he did.
If I tell him I'm out Monday, will he make sure to be in? He's like, yes.
I don't know. I mean, as severe as this throat injury is, we don't know exactly whether or not he'll be back Monday. We're hoping. Can I hear that snap part one more time? Because I can't tell whose was higher pitch, Mike's or Kevin's.
I think it was definitely Kevin, but here we go.
Figure out where
Good
it was.
point.
You know what I'm
Good
saying there?
point. I do. Snap.
Oh,
That was
that's
awesome.
great. Keep that one
Double
around.
snap.
Premium snaps.
Yeah. Let's go to this one. We have a good variety today.
Good. That's great.
How about Corey? This was
already
just
left?
very interesting.
Okay.
If they make it next week, you'll do it, right?
Dude,
No, why? That would jinx it.
I want to be
Oh,
very
so
honest.
you say no?
I appreciate ball sack.
Okay, well, hold on.
I did coach Ballsack last
The
year.
hell did you just say?
Hold on, there had to have been more than
No,
that. Like
you-
I had
you
to have kept
appreciate
talking
it.
after that. I was saying that I appreciate the speech that Coach Ballsack gives.
Okay.
I believe. I don't even know.
Fair enough. How about this one? Corey was, I believe, this is when you're back in a fight with your wife. And I thought this was an interesting take from Mike.
Oh no. And we weren't planning on a third child, and it wasn't her fault. I was there too. I was part of that.
You were?
Absolutely, I was. I remember that night too.
That's good. Oh my God.
We'd been
I
out.
don't
At,
remember making.
we had
babies.
been out at Ocean Air or Ocean Prime. What's the restaurant?
You know the exact
Ocean
time
Prime.
you did it
that
to
night.
make the baby?
Yeah, I know this one specifically.
Mike was very interested.
You don't remember making any of your children?
No.
Were y'all? Were y'all ever like? Did you ever have the hey, we're trying to have a kid? Because with Avery,
Yeah,
we
I
weren't
mean-
trying. We were like, whatever happens, happens. And then we had a son.
Only MG at that point where we're ready to be parents.
Okay.
Then the other two, it just happened. Like we were fine if we got pregnant. If it didn't happen, it didn't happen.
Just every day, lining it up, having fun.
Yeah,
and
but I
then-
wasn't like, all right, man. We just did that one. Like that one made a baby. I don't know.
Snap.
And that was like with age.
Was that what you said? Like after I was over, you're like, oh,
Snap
made
with
a
that,
baby on
no.
that one, Adrian. I hope you're okay.
That I may have said something similar to that with Carter though, because not you, Carter, my son Carter. Because Carter was one of those that it was like I was getting ready to finish up at UNT, and she was like, okay, I'm ready for second child. And I was like, all right. So we were on schedules and stuff like that. And we did have a miscarriage in that time period too. And that was really tough, man. I know that experience and I know what that's like. But that Carter was definitely the one where it was like, we had, not you, Carter, my son, Carter, we had to focus. And so I do kind of remember being like, I think that's the one right there. I think that was significant for you. And our child, never mind.
This is the part where we get into the mom portion of our show.
Oh yeah.
And in MILF Manor, and Broadus, just take this one away.
Well, it was the smoky, raspy voice.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here.
It's the vocal fry.
It's that deal.
They've
It's
had,
like I'm looking for a young guy to hang out with. Yeah,
And I'm like,
their face surgeries
Wait.
just, to me are horrible.
Oh my God, Mike.
did I do wrong there? I'm sorry.
No, but what about
It's a little apology.
Hey. Watching that episode, I know exactly the one he's talking about.
Yes,
I'm
I
like,
know her
oh,
too.
So happy to be here.
She's 59 years old. I remember that. And I was like, I don't think any of them are going to want to sleep with you. And I remember that voice.
The Joey, I think you're gonna need to like get that clip a little tighter, and you're gonna need it next Friday. I promise.
Okay.
All right. Just make
All
sure
right.
you have that around next Friday.
I'll keep that in the bank. This one was from Derek Holland, and Mike and him had the pleasure of going to speak to some high school baseball players. And, Mike asked him, what do you want the kids to get out of it when you're talking to them?
What is your hope at the end of the conversation that we've had with these kids that you hope they get out of it?
Man, I hope they have hot moms.
That's about it.
Nice. I appreciate That's what he really said to that hand.
Yes.
No, hold on. He said no. I'm just joking. Right after that, I believe.
I don't know.
I
Can't
believe
confirm
so.
or deny.
All right.
A couple more here. How about another Broadus one? He's just not about that life.
Somebody else is going down on that one. It's not me. I'm going to be in the command vehicle. I'm not going to let this thing jump from a tree and grab me and drag me up.
Yeah, no, definitely not on that one. on that one, but Broadus has other plans for
Tigers? Talking about tigers, right?
Well, it was the leopard situation because we were really concerned. Fortunately, I got out of town that day. I was like, I'm getting out of here. I left to San Antonio.
and was the
And I went
leopard?
to the zoo that weekend.
It was
by the
still
way.
just hanging out in the zoo, right?
Yeah, it was just hanging out near its habitat. Actually, I think was it in a tree near its habitat? Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, and I think Carter you and I were kind of going back and forth on we're safe. Finally, everything's going to be okay. It was great. Yeah, I got out of town, and then again, family said, "Let's go to the zoo." I was like, "This is a terrible decision. What are we doing right now? Have you seen all these things getting out? Man, we had a
Can you
bull get
imagine
out?
if you're at the zoo the day the gorilla got out?
No, I can't.
Because all it takes is like one thing, you're dead. At least with the leopard, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna scratch you up, and you're gonna have to get some stitches, but it's gonna take a little bit of time to kill you.
Yeah,
The ape's gonna take 1 second.
they could pick you up and just pull you apart real fast if they
Yeah.
wanted to. Yeah, snap you, or throw you in a tree, and all of a sudden, what? Done.
One more for you, fellas. One more nominee. This is from Derek Holland as well, and of course, it keeps on the same theme.
Let's get some moms out there and see how many sons they can
I didn't even
boink.
tell my wife about this yesterday because I was in.
Oh my
Derek's
God.
Worse
trying to
and worse.
win. Derek's trying to
Derek,
win.
yeah, Derek gave it his best.
He really
this
is
week.
getting into the game there. Is that it for us, Joey?
That's it for it. So
That's
what do you
it?
think? Yeah,
I'm gonna go
Alright.
with the one of
nothing really
Kevin's.
stood out. It really did it. So
Yeah.
this is gonna be a
No,
tough
it's,
one.
it's good, Joe. You did your best. You're like Dwight. You know what? Dwight Powell's probably gonna get 5 years and
Oh
$55
my
million
gosh.
this
You
offseason.
really comparing me to Dwight Powell right now?
You know
So
what?
yeah, I'll take it.
Hey, it's Dwight Powell has made a lot of money being a nice guy. I'm gonna vote for that Derek one right there.
You like that, Derek?
Not the
one
first
most?
Derek one because that was just too blunt. This one had a little bit of nuance to it.
I liked the Broadus mocking with the fries.
That was really good.
I'm gonna
You
go
know
with
what?
that one.
I'm gonna vote for that one too because
Okay.
again,
We gotta
I
hear
think,
it. We gotta
I
hear
think
it
that
again.
one's gonna make a replay next Friday as well.
There we go. Broadus is your masterpiece of the week.
Well, it was the smoky, raspy voice.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here.
It's the vocal fry.
It's that deal.
They've
It's
had
like I'm looking for a young guy to hang out with. Yeah,
And I'm like,
their face surgeries just to me are horrible.
Oh my God. Yes.
Mike.
Split
Did I
that
do
one
wrong
into
there?
two.
No, but what about
Okay.
Split that one into two different
Save it.
drops, and I guarantee, Joey, you will find a place to play that next week for sure.
I need to talk to plastic surgeons.
Uh huh.
And I need to ask who came up with this face and why do you keep doing it?
Yeah. Well, is this the same face or is there a new face?
I guess women keep saying they want that face, but they should. I don't know. Is it the women? It's like, look, this is what we do to every woman. We do the exact same thing to their face, and they seem to go with it.
You guys seem to love it.
Pull it as tight as
'Cause
possible.
I talked to my wife about it. She said, well, I mean, they're trying to look like Barbie. I said, well, they're failing at that. Like the doctor has taken the Barbie and tried to replicate it and done a pathetic job. And it seems like all these plastic surgeons are doing a pathetic job at that because Barbie's face does not look like that.
If you are a plastic surgeon out in the world, contact Mike on Twitter at
There
Mike
has to be,
Bassick.
maybe the great ones just charge so much.
Yeah, and these are the cheap ones, and they're just like, hey, this is the dollar store brand of face you're going to get.
Yeah.
Good luck.